Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we all? Hope we're all well. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you a full day of eating. This is my last full day of eating on fuck all foods. This is a very low calorie day of eating. I'm going to run you through what goes through my mind and how to essentially get through a low calorie day of eating. Because listen man, I get it mate. Dieting's hard man. You watch people on YouTube, on Instagram, on social media looking lean, and you always ask like, and if you've never really been lean before and you just feel like you've not got that oomph to get it, you find the diet's the hard part. I relate mate, I get it. Most days I think about fucking crumble cookies. I'm never going to have a crumble cookie, I'm not in America, but I think about it every day. I think about chocolate. I'm seeing videos of like French toast, fucking all this stuff, and I'm seeing Detroit style pizzas. I love food mate, but do you know what else I love? Walking the walk and getting in shape mate, and it's understanding that dieting is only temporary mate, right? So I'm going to run you through some stuff over today of my day of eating, give you as much value as I can of how to make it work. So the calories that we're aiming for today are absolutely fuck all. This is the only week where I've had to dig. This is the only week because it's the last week of pulling off a little bit of fat before the photo shoot. So this is how we were looking this morning. I'll put a few photos on the screen. I'm just about to send these photos across to my coach and see what the orders are for today. If we keep on doing what we're doing, if we pull back a little bit, I'm assuming we'll keep on doing what we're doing. But today's calories and macros, we are aiming for 1,790 calories, so 1,800 calories, right? Yeah, it might sound like a decent amount of calories, but we're only on 75 grams of carbs today. 75 carbs. We do have a fuck ton of protein, so we've got 250 grams of protein and then 54 grams of fat. So on rest days, we'll keep fats a wee bit higher. I think as well, when you're getting leaner, people always like, you know, low fat isn't great. Fats is what controls your hormone levels, etc. So having like a staple baseline amount of fats in your diet is always going to be key. Even at the end of a diet, when you're feeling a bit fizzled out, a bit tired, we still want some decent fats in there. Alrighty, so let's crack on with the full day of eating. It's currently 7:10 in the morning. I'm currently whipping into a coffee. This is a Furtado. Coffee, some almond milk, the milk in the milk frother. Muy bien. So I'm going to get this down me, reply to a few clients, do a little bit of work, and then I'll get into meal numero uno. So yeah, and then I'll take you through a bit of a day and the life as well. Here we have meal numero uno. What is meal one? As you can quite clearly see, we have got 4 bits of bacon medallions, 3 full eggs, and we've got some mushrooms on there as well. We get a little bit of mixed herb seasoning. Let's get that yolk all split. Oh brother, that's wild. Fucking unbelievable man. Oh, so good. Perfect fried egg. Get a pan, make it a little bit hot. No, a decent bit hot. Then put the egg on the hot pan. Then put the lid over the top. Take it off. Let it get a bit of a crisp, a little bit of crusty edge, if you can hear it. What a bit of that. Then boom. So with a low calorie day man, like, see when you've got, I would always recommend having some decent dietary fats in. Like, if you were to have like a 0 carb meal and just protein, yeah, protein's filling, but when you've actually got fats in there, like eggs, dark chocolate, avocado, obviously the higher the fat, the more calorie dense, so be mindful of where you put your fats. You feel satiated man. Like if this was just bacon and mushrooms, I feel hungry as fuck. But because we've got some dietary fats in it as well, it's that little bit better. So meal number uno, as I said, what does this take our calories to? First meal of the day. So this whole meal, we're sitting at what? 40 grams of protein, 16 fat, 0 carb, which is lovely. So you'll see all my carbs get saved a little bit. So this will set me up for the day. Meal one, and again throughout the rest of the video, I'll talk you through. wee diet tips to nutrition and all that good shit. Try to get lean as fuck, bye. Yes people, we're back for another meal number 2. Not gonna lie, my day's been a wee bit delayed, had a bit of work to do, done some more steps, and I've done a little bit of education, mate, on a couple of member sites. So it's 20 to 12 right now. My plan was to go see my gran for a wee hour or two, and then go to the gym, do my cardio, do the sauna, come back, chill for the night, or chill for the rest of the day. Maybe go jump out another walk somewhere. But I need another meal. I was going to not eat until that because I thought I was going to go earlier, but I'm going to have one of my meals right now. And the meals I've got, I'm just going to fuck around with the placement. I might have one of my, I kind of wanted something sweet, so I'm going to have one of my sweet tooth meals right now. So I'm going to make it and I'm going to show you it. In fact, do you know what? I'm just going to tell you what it is as I make it instead of waiting. It is basically like a protein kind of cake, right? I first started making this in my photoshoot prep back in 2022. Then I've never really used it much because I was always bulking, didn't really need it. And I've been using it, I used it in my prep, my bodybuilding prep, and I use it right now. So what I'm going to do is the following. Big bowl, whey protein of choice. We're using Perform whey protein. So I'm going to go 65 grams of whey, okay? So listen man, see if you've actually got a pretty sweet tooth. This is what you fucking want. Like, I can't lie, this is a very nice, I say meal, I'm going to say snack, but it's enough protein that a meal would be. It's not as dense and filling as like a chicken salad and veggies is, but at the end of the day, man, you're going to feel hungry no matter what you fucking eat, okay? So now what I'm putting in is, that's 65 grams of whey, and then I'm putting 8 grams of baking powder, okay? That's the key. And then what we're going to do, mate, is I have 2 grams of salt in every meal. So I'm going to put in my salt, spoon, and then I'm going to put in a wee bit of cinnamon as well, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of water. I'm going to mix this until it's a paste, and then I'm going to show you. So, people, I've mixed it up. Get the Dell action, bro. Come on. Popping, brother. Popping, look at that physique. Is that a wee thumbnail for a full day of eating? Yay. I'm gonna take 2 seconds because I need a thumbnail that's not the same. Well, my thumbnail's always me in the posing room in my gym, so I feel like I need a different one. That'll do. This is it. Don't know if that's focusing. So this is like it's made like a thick paste, right? It's very thick, as you can see. That's the texture you're looking for. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that in the microwave, bring it out. It's going to expand into a nice big sponge, almost like a sponge cake. So I'm now going to bring this out, and you can see it's expanded into a bit of a sponge, and that looks pretty solid to me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some dark chocolate and let the dark chocolate melt on it. I'm going to add some blueberries, raspberries, and then it's going to be ready to eat. Oh, and there we have it. There we fucking have it, boys. So, listen, man. When it comes to lower calories, it's finding a way in which you can still have things that you enjoy to a degree. I don't want to say not to a degree. Like, I've got a massive sweet tooth. I've found something that allows me to create Carb to fill that sweet tooth void. It being a fucking whey protein cake. Listen, as I said, like in a diet, you need to remember, people always try and make all these big diet tricks, and there is wee things you can do, right? Utilising more water, some more salads, more veggies to volumise things, 0 calorie drinks, caffeine. But even when you're dieting, when your body's in a state of fat loss, right, it's obviously those things are gonna help, but you can't escape hunger. No matter what you do, you are still going to feel hunger. You're gonna feel hunger, mate. So having a meal like this, right, protein, just fruit and dark chocolate, right, is it gonna fill me up to fuck? Not particularly, but does it give me something that I'm craving? and it hits macros and it's made up of good quality foods, aye, it does. Every other meal today is a protein source with some veggies or salad, right? I'll get some Greek yogurt later as well, hey, let you know my tricks. And the way I get through it, man, as well, like I like to have consistent servings of food, right? If you're a food person, if you're a hungry person, right, split your food into more servings. So I recommend upping your protein intake. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, go higher. I'm 204 pounds right now, and I aim for 250 grams of protein. If you're into the gym, right, you weight train, you love physique development, right, 1.1, 1.2, right? With that protein, split it across multiple meals per day, between 4 and 5. I'm having 5 meals today. Each of them has got 40 grams of protein minimum. Now that's like every couple of hours that I'm eating, which what satiates me. I look forward to a meal, regardless if it's a high carb, low carb, like it allows me to eat more frequently. And when you're a foodie, that shit works. So anyway, I'm now gonna eat this. It's gonna taste really fucking good. It's gonna curb a sweet tooth. And I'm gonna go see my granny and get a can of Monster probably, because I need a wee caffeine hit. And then go to the sauna and do cardio. Yo people, we're back from the gym. Picked up a can of Monster. It's late, man, it's a lot later. It is 3:30, and we only had 2 meals and we get 3 to go. This ain't too bad, this whole nonsense. And I picked up a few of these. Now if you live in, is this a Scottish thing or just a UK thing overall? See the brand Bar, they do sugar-free drinks. So this is a sugar-free orangeade. We've got a sugar-free cream soda, American cream soda. Fuck knows if I like that or not, but it sounded cool. And then a pineapple-ade. Gonna put them in the fridge. That was a long ass sauna, man. A really long fucking sauna. Mate, I went in, usually when I go in the sauna, I like chilling out. I like relaxing, and I went in, and there was 2 guys, and they were just like, there was a mad convo going on. They were talking about fucking, it was like Joe Rogan shit, man. These guys were talking about mad stuff. He was talking about how he used to DJ in Berlin, and this was going on, and just talking mad shit. Then another guy came in, and he was speaking, I speak quick. This guy was speaking at 100 miles an hour about fertility and the sauna and scientific, bro, it was a madness. People were going for it. It was good patter. Anyway, time to make meal number 3, which is chicken and maybe eggs. I usually have salmon, but I don't have any salmon on me right now, so it's not going to be salmon. But why does the lighting keep fucking changing, man? Fuck's sake. For anyone who cares how I said salad, I literally just put a shit ton of salad leaves, like crispy lettuce and crunchy salad. I'll put salt, pepper, lighter than light mayo, some barbecue sauce, and I'll literally just add in my chicken to that, and that is my meal. Chicken salad is ready. Mate, this is a packet of chicken, cooked chicken, because when I was out and about the other day, when was it? I was at my mate's house watching the UFC on the Saturday. I picked up a pack of 3, just ready, cooked chicken. There's like 3 packets for like £7. Don't mind shit like that, not always. But it says 160 grams in the packet. I fucking weighed it, 125 grams of chicken. Seems like more than that, but anyway, chicken salad as I go. So I like to mix that shit all in, and I like to fucking, again, get the 2 grams of salt in it. And that is dinner. Well, not dinner, this is lunch. I've got fats to use because of the salmon meal, so I'll either one, just go to the shop and get salmon, but I've been every fucking day, man. I'm sick of going to the shop, so what I might do is with my next meal, just have some eggs again. So I'll maybe have some chicken with some egg, so I've got my fats in there. But man, one of the biggest things for dieting, right, is, listen, you don't need to go 0 carb in a diet, 100%, right? You need carbs, especially on days you're in the gym training, right? The whole point of a diet is to retain as much muscle as you possibly can. The way you do that is through still going in the gym and giving everything you've got in your training sessions, and still trying to beat the logbook. There's been minimal lifts in the gym that I have dropped weight. You know, maybe some pressing, that is it. I wasn't even pressing the 50 kilo dumbbells at the start of this diet. I have been pressing them very consistently for the past 4 or 5 weeks with ease, if anything that felt easier, that's what's ultimately going to allow you to lose fat over time. Now those sessions that you perform well won't happen if you just fucking tank your calories. Me saying that as I'm on 70 grams of carbs today, but it's a rest day. So when you do, right, go through your diet, try and place the carbs around when you train. You don't need to, man, it's not the end of the world, it's all lifestyle dependent. Like when are you at your hungriest? Like me, I don't mind, I always have carbs pre-workout, always, right? But post-workout, I don't mind going carbless because I get hungry later on at night, so I don't mind having more of my carbs for later. Do you know what I mean? It's all carb dependent. But if you can get really good at having 0 carb meals, you have cracked the code for dieting, because this whole day of eating is basically fucking no carbs, right? So if you can get really good at just having like a chicken salad with some tomatoes, cucumbers, if you can have a bowl of Greek yogurt, bacon and just eggs, if you can have the odd meal like that in a diet, it allows you to distribute your carbs and have more carbs on other meals. So instead of having 200 grams of carbs across 4 meals, you could have 200 grams of carbs across 3 meals, because one of them is carbless and those 3 meals seem like they're bigger. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So chicken salad and a can of Monster going down. I'm fully aware the lighting down here is pretty shit. Meal number, what meal is this? Meal 4? Yeah. Another big ass chicken salad. This time, this time we've got vegetables. We have got 125 grams, how much? 140 grams of mixed veg. There's like cauliflower, carrot and peas, and I just put that in with the salad. I shredded my chicken with the chicken shredder. Plenty of salt in there, seasoning, lighter than light mayo. I put a little bit of parmesan on it as well. And yeah, that is this meal. Pretty filling. Now, where's your fucking tongue? Pretty flavoursome. And I didn't go really heavy with the veg in the meal before. Too much veg, too much fibre, too much shit, mate. We don't need that. So I'm as much as I'm trying to like keep things voluminous, there's overdoing it, there's over volume in it. By the way, I put some of my spray in my hair growth spray, so that's why my hair looks a little bit shit. It looks shit anyway. So, you know, and really filling meal. Just make your days of eating look more colourful. Do you know what I mean? Make it look more colourful through fruits, blueberries, raspberries, banana, watermelon, fucking carrots, broccoli, green shit, red shit, I don't care, mate. Like, make it look more colourful, alright? And your body will feel fuller, it will thank you for it, and you'll typically find you don't hit mad plateaus with like hunger. Like, I've not felt starving throughout this whole day, and I'm also, a week and a half away from my photo shoot. You'd think you'd be feeling absolutely starving at this point, but it's because I'm making smart food decisions, and you should too. And we're back in with our last meal, so we are. I'm cracked open the American cream soda, and it's pretty fucking good. Shit's very good, man. Shit's very good. I'm sure I tried cream soda when I was a lot younger, and I drank it and I was like, fuck that. Don't know if it's because I feel like, honestly, change the subject here. See, if you want to develop good taste buds, diet, controlled starvation. Back when I done my photo shoot in 2022, right, I'd never really consistently ate fruit and veggies, ever. And I feel embarrassed to say that. I was never brought up made to do it. I ate like pizzas and fucking cheese wraps and cereal and just chicken nuggets and the good shit. It's all I ate, mate. And I done that diet. I started eating better when I got into the gym, like chicken and rice and like bagels and bacon, but I never really had like proper good quality, the good shit. Do you know what I mean? And then I done that diet, and then I started sprinkling in a little bit of like blueberries, watermelon, and then I started having broccoli, and then tender stem, and then mushrooms, and then look at me now, mate. I love a salad, I love veggies, I love fruit, I love it all, mate. Last meal, 200 grams of Greek yogurt, 30 grams of whey, and 40 grams of blueberries, and like 10-15 grams of raspberries, mate. So you could say there's some carbs from, I don't know if I meant to record, I had a banana today as well. Did I record that? I don't know. If I didn't, I had a banana today as a snack. Why does this keep unfocusing? Stop it. I had a banana. So, had some fruit, had some veggies, had some green shit, good quality scrans, good quality fats. Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that. I'm going to wrap up the video tomorrow. Can I jump over a bit more diet and chat? Hopefully the video's not too long. But as you can see, this has been like a full day of eating, and I've been eating quite, I don't want to say a lot, I want to say I've ate. You can see the frequency in which I've ate. And that's me, somebody who's a big foodie, who loves food. You can see I've utilised caffeine, I space out my meals, I go to the gym at a different time, I relax, I try not to overthink it. That's all it is, and it's just remembering a diet is temporary. It's not forever. I always explain it in the sense of you've got 52 weeks in a year. Let's just say you diet once a year for 10, 12 weeks. What about the other 40 weeks? You've got 40 weeks of more freedom, eating out a little bit more, not having to worry about being pure calorie controlled and whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, surely for 10, 12 weeks you can just lock it the fuck in. Huh? Maybe. I've also got some cinnamon over this. I do love cinnamon as well. And I'm also watching a 20,000 calorie challenge because I'm fucking obsessed with food videos, mate. Obsessed. Beard Meats Food, Jack Eats, The Electric, Eric the Electric, and a few more people. I just love watching it, mate. I suppose we better wrap the damn video up. Hey? How are we? So yeah, we outro for the video. So that was as low as my food will go. Probably, I don't think I'll ever need to take food that low again in the rest of my life. Never say never, because obviously I started this diet, but like I started the diet and my food wasn't the highest because I've done a bodybuilding prep, came out the prep, binged the fuck, didn't really get my calories that high. Then I dialed in a little bit, but my metabolism was a little bit fucked, so I just had to pull things a little bit lower. So the goal after this diet is to stay pretty lean. The leaner that you can stay during a growth phase, your body just remains a little bit more insulin sensitive. So you partition, the carbohydrates, you partition it properly, your body utilises it. So that ratio of muscle mass to fat mass kind of favours that muscle mass a little better. As you are fatter, when you are fat, your body's ability to gain more muscle a little bit lower. Anyway, you don't give a fuck, do you? So yeah, as you've seen, like, hoping after watching that full day of eating with 75 grams of carbs for the day, you can be like, oh, right, okay, can I get this set up? Like, at first it sounds fucking horrible, and listen, I very much doubt any single person watching this video needs to eat 75 grams of carbs a day, right? Unless you're on a photoshoot prep, or unless you're on like the last few weeks of a diet and you want to trial 2 or 3 days a week where you just have lower food to get the last bit of fat pulled off. The average Joe doesn't need to do that. Right, if you're just looking to drop a bit of body fat, it's not needed. Will it get things moving off a lot fucking quicker? Yeah. But if you've not got a great relationship with food, I wouldn't do that sort of shit, right? You need to be quite dialed in for it. But that's what I made it work, man. Like, spread the meals across the day, keep protein high, have regular protein servings, utilise fruits, utilise vegetables, utilise salads, drink plenty of water, wee 0 calorie drink here and there. And as I said, the biggest thing is just accepting the fact that hunger is going to exist, mate, right? In the past, I've tried everything to escape hunger. Like right now, it's the next day, right? It's 2:30 in the afternoon, right? I'm not getting a meal till 4:30, 5. I'm hungry, mate. I could eat a fuck ton of food, mate. I could eat about 20 bits of sourdough. I could eat 40 eggs, mate. I could eat 6 fucking chocolate eggs, man. Ration, baby. I could eat a lot, okay? But the fact is, you deal with it, mate. I've said it before, I'll say it again. 52 weeks in a year, surely you can just be a bit more methodical and control what you put in your fucking mouth for 10, 12, 15 weeks, mate. Alright? And the thing is, see when you are so on your shit, hitting your calories every day with accuracy, man, tracking everything to a T. Only things I don't track, sauces and vegetables, I don't track. Because they constantly remain the same. If you're eating all your meals, you're bang on, you're tracking everything, you're weighing everything, you're doing your cardio, you're pushing your cardio, you're not just doing a wee poxy, fucking pussy, wee puffy level 2, you're putting some effort into it, you're training hard and you're progressing your training, right? That's the biggest catalyst. Accuracy with food, training hard as fuck, still trying to progress your lifts, and actually pushing your effort of cardio, you know, and having a moderate step count. Doing that, right? If you're doing that, and let's just say you have 5 meals a day, Monday to Sunday, that's 35 meals a week. See if 3 or 4 of them are a Nando's, you've tracked a Nando's into your calories. If you've tracked a few things into your calories a week, that's fine. And if it gets to a Saturday, mate, and you want to have a cheat meal or an off-plan meal and go over your calories, that is fine. If it's 1 day a week, the difference is, man, if you've got 2,000 calories for the day and you've nailed that every day, right? When it's a Saturday, all I would do is if 4 meals takes you to 2,000 calories, take away 2 of the meals, right? You're left with 2. Have one of them later, pull back carbs a little bit, have a meal out, and the damage will be very fucking low. Whereas if you go out for a big fucking Chinese, Indian, pepperoni, double stuffed crust pizza, cookies, mate, and you've already ate 1,800 calories, you're going to be like 2,500 calories over, right? You're not going to gain fat from it, but you'll definitely wake up a lot heavier the next morning. Whereby if you go out for that meal and you've pulled back your food a good bit during the day, when you then go to have that meal, let's just say you're sitting at 1,000 calories, you've got 1,000 calories still left, and if you go an extra 1,000 over, you're only sitting at 3,000 for that day. So the damage for the next day is going to be less, as opposed to you being 4,000 calories over, 3, 2, whatever. Does that make sense? Dieting's easy when you know how and you've got a structure, but you need to want it, mate. You need to want it. There does require effort. There's no tricks, there's no tips. It's just, there's going to be hunger. You're going to have to get through it. Just deal with it, mate. You twat. Alright? Hope that video was insightful. Listen, man, if anyone's got any questions at all with dieting, with bodybuilding, with physique development, with nutrition, whatever it is, head over to my Instagram, right? Drop me a follow on Instagram. I'm very active on that with Instagram stories, with posts. I also answer DMs on that every day as well. So drop me a follow on there, alright? Going to cut the video here, man. The next video that's getting recorded is right today. It's actually my last day of dieting today, but that's the next video. So expect a couple of videos getting pumped out. You'll have the next video coming out, and then it'll probably be another one in the photoshoot day, or the photoshoot weekend vlog, which will be a fucking good one, man. So whenever you're watching this, day, morning, night, have an absolute belter. Much love. See you in the next one.